Hello everybody, this is Turbo Decoder HU100 for Opel Chevrolet. I will show you how to use that turbo decoder. We have key blades, we have gate bar, and we have a pump wheel. With that wheel, when you rotate it, you make a self-impressioning on the sliding pins, and this is the tension wheel. With that wheel you apply tension left and right. I will test it on Valeo HU100 lock 2011. Each turbo decoder comes with the tester key, and that tester key show you if the lock is okay, and show you also the orientation of the turbo decoder. When you insert the tester key, you have to look if this key enter very well, smooth and easy into the lock. If it's stuck here in the middle of the travel, which means that something in the discs of the lock is not okay, you can spray whatever inside in order to clean the discs and to make that tester key enter smoothly. And you have to look the points on the blade. When the point is far away from the face of the lock, when this is fully inserted, you just have to reverse it and to look when the points stop by touching the face of the lock. That is the correct position from where you can understand on which side you have to put your orientation point when you insert turbo decoder. In that case, you should insert with the orientation point to the left. In other words, if we have a lock mounted like this on the car and we have a red stop on the metal blade, we have a right side orientation for our turbo decoder. To set up the decoder, you just pull back the last wheel, rotate to the left the middle wheel till it stops, and then with the setup device very gently and carefully come here under the pin from this side where the lines are, and just push the pin till it stops by itself. The pins slide very easy, that is normal, and you don't have to apply any kind of force in order to set up the pins. When you finish to set up the pins, go to the right and close the gates, and what you see that you have a key blank with cut number 1 on it. You remember the orientation. My orientation points go to the left. Keep the tool to the back wheel, and here, like a injection, like a syringe, insert it all the way into the lock. Now pull back the last wheel completely. Apply tension to the right and rotate the back wheel to first stop point, then go back, reverse tension and rotate to the other side to 1. Repeat that one stop point few times. You know that the clutch of that lock is very easy to engage. If you force it just a little bit, the lock turns but doesn't open. This is a protection, anti-force, and you must keep your tension just below that point of the engagement of the clutch, call it clutch. Repeat that one stop few times, left and right, then stop at number 2, again repeat, stop number 2 point. Remember to turn the middle wheel completely to the right when you change direction. And now start to rotate till the line reach number 3, or natural stop of the travel of the middle wheel. In one moment the lock turn. When it turns, just stay turned. Make one final pump. Juggle a little bit, very gently and carefully, to imprint very well the code of the lock on the turbo decoder, and you are able to lock and unlock the car as many times as you wish. To extract the turbo decoder, very important is to rotate the middle wheel all the way to the right and to inject the last wheel into the handle. You see that you have two signs. Those signs must match when you inject the last wheel. And another thing is very important is to not rotate the back wheel. Rotation the back wheel immediately damages the turbo decoder. This only serves to lock, to close and unclose the gates where the discs going to the pin of turbo decoder. I repeat again, we open the lock, then go right, in neutral lock position, inject the gate bar, and then extract your turbo decoder. Now you are able to read also the code of the lock. You pull back this, go to the left with the middle wheel or the point where you have juggled the tool, and thanks to the reference lines here on the blade, on the metal blade, you can see the dips on each individual cut or pin or disc. By default you start to read the code from the handle, and you have 3 lines. The point which is over the first line is cut number 1, the first line is cut number 2, the second line is cut number 3, and the last line is cut number 4, the deepest one. On that lock we have 2, 1, 3, 1. On the other side we have 2, 1, 2, 4. This is the code of that lock. And then when you finish that, you can also turn the ignition. To make that you have to rotate the back wheel here, close that, follow the orientation, insert the turbo decoder into the ignition lock, open it, and try to find where is the turning point. That is at the moment. Thank you for watching.